Welcome back to another episode of the Bolton RTG Career Mode here on FC24, where today we are in the transfer window of the final season here of this Bolton save for FC24. We are getting close to the start of FC25. I don't know how many, we don't have that many episodes yet because this season's going to be chopped up into a little bit of a quicker style season. It's not going to be my 8 to 10 episodes per season. It's going to be 4 or 5, if that even. Obviously, we already made one signing this summer. It was in the end of last season. We bought in Jacobson. We let go of Balogun from loan. We didn't buy his buyback loan, whatever. We couldn't do his loan, whatever deal thingy it was that we had. So we just went ahead and bought in Jacobson from Manchester City. They have Erling Haaland, so we're gonna go get his pre-gen here. This is Erling Haaland's pre-gen. He's 23 years old, 5'9" from Norway, left-footed, 94 acceleration, 91 agility, which is insane, 82 attack position. And the fact is, he can still grow. He's 87, and he can still grow. At least I think he can still grow. I'm pretty sure he can still go. He can still go. That's actually insane. And he has low high work rates, which is insane. I might have to fix that to at least make it low medium, because there's no way he's supposed to have high. So we're going to work on his attacking work rate, and then we'll work on his other stuff there. But other than that, for the squad, as long as we don't sell anybody, I think we could find a new center back, a new left back, maybe a new goalkeeper. Depends on what is out there, to be completely honest. A backup striker for Blake. We have 346 million to spend, and we're not going to be afraid to spend it. Our realisticness out of the series is already kind of out the window for the most part, but I think it's going to be completely blown out the window in this window, just because we want the best of the best to try and win the best of the best competitions here. So yeah, we already have most of the best of the best. We have Francisco inside. We could look for a new left wing. That sounds crazy, but we could. A new midfielder for Kokshu, because Kokshu's getting old. New left back, new center back. And in fact, talking about left back, there's a new left back that we want right now. It goes by the name of Aaron Hillet. He is over looking to get Manchester City, but we are going to go ahead and bring him in for a free. And Aaron Hillet, welcome to the squad. You joined for free. You avoid Manchester City. You come to the best club in the Premier League. You are the ones to lift the trophy, not Manchester City. We will take them down this season. Welcome to Manchester City. Now, also, there's this goalkeeper, talking about Manchester City. There's this goalkeeper. His contract is expiring. He's 1 year left on his contract. 25 years old, 90 overall. Igor Paeta, I have a hard feeling he was once at us. I could almost guarantee you Igor Paeta was almost once at Bolton. We sold him because he was never going to get any game time. He then absolutely bloomed. And we have went ahead and just made the decision to bring in Igor Paeta from Manchester City, former of Bolton RTG player. Here we go. 4-year deals, 90 million on the contract. I'm pretty sure it was close to 90 million on the actual deal. 120k per week. Welcome to Bolton, Mr. Igor Paeta. Paeta joins Bolton. Have just gotten a little bit stronger as a goalkeeper. Welcome to Bolton. Welcome back to Bolton, because I can almost guarantee you was at Bolton once. I might have to check older episodes, but for 83.1 million, we have our first major signing. We are going to go ahead and look into bringing some more midfielder support here by going over to Paris Saint-Germain and bringing in a Manchester youngster, Mr. Kobe Mainu. So let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get close to 74 million. 80 million for, they want Bergval. We don't really want to let go of Bergval. So we're going to remove that, and that means they went close to 90 million. So we're going to just go 90.5 million and see what they say there. They want that 100 million flat. Is that possible? It is. Do I really want to spend that? The answer is no. 93.5 million for Kobe Mainu. Important, yes, but you're also going to be crucial because you will replace Kokshu in that midfield duo there with Joao Neves. As long as Joao Neves stays 115k a week, you could pretty much just, you could have 130k per week. See what you say there. That's exactly what he wants. Kobe Mainu, welcome to Bolton. Welcome back to the Premier League. And it might be time to say goodbye to Lewis Potter. If this deal goes through, Lewis Potter will be on the way out. Kevin Schade will be on the way to the bench. And Babakar Fofana will be our new starting left winger for $73 million. It's a little bit of a steepy price, including Lewis Potter, but we will make it work. Lewis Potter, goodbye, but Babakar Fofana as our #1 left winger, possibly. Hello. I just got fired.
What?
Don't know how I got fired. I literally can't get fired, but I got fired. It won't be the end of it. We'll come back to the team. We'll come back to Bolton, but that's interesting. Robin Petit has been loaned out for the season. Our second string, now third string goalkeeper, was spent last season out in Spain. And so this is the starting 11 going into the final Premier League and the final season in total. We have Fofana getting that start over Schade. We have Jacobson as our new number striker. We have Cancelo still on the right-hand side. Sudakov and Neves holding down the midfield. With Mainu there for midfield support. Gillette as our new left back. We have sold De Kuipers. De Kuipers did get sold. I don't know why it hasn't shown up, because it didn't show up when I got fired. That's why. De Kuipers got sold, so we no longer have De Kuipers there. Baker is now starting instead of Kivior. Avia's next to him, Bradley, and then obviously Igor Payeta as our number 1 goalkeeper. So yeah, there's that. Let's go ahead and get into our first game of the season against Nottingham Forest. We'll play it. Yeah, we'll play it out just to start the season off, and then we'll get to Champions League action right away, to be honest. Here we go. First Premier League game. First game of the season. Let's get it underway. Let's get back on the right foot, because boy, did we fall off towards the end of last season. It was not the best, and honestly, that pass was not where I designed it to be, so not a great start there. Profundi, Moise Keane, saved by Payeta, rebound, side netting. Fofana into Sudakov. Sudakov is in behind, out wide for Profundi, for Fofana, in towards Sudakov. Sudakov! Right before the break, Bolton 1, Nottingham Forest 0. We finally started waking up, and we definitely deserve that goal. 1-0 here going into the first half of the Prem. Gillette is shutting everything down, but then he's giving the ball away. Patterson crossed in. It will fall for Odeberg. That's a beautiful volley. Saved by Payeta, out for a corner. Bunch of changes here being made. Schade out on the left-hand side, Norton on the right-hand side, Bergvall at cam, and Kokshu on for Joao Neves. Mainu now, just up the field into Jacobson. And Jacobson is in behind somewhat. Jacobson, he's going to cut inside, and he's going to get closed down by Patterson. And maybe 1-2 more chances for Nottingham Forest, but maybe none will matter, as that will break down. So maybe now just one more chance for Forest. And that is game over. They did nothing with the ball for the final 3 minutes, and we win the first game of the season 1-0, with Sudakov getting the breakthrough right before the first half. And we just carried that momentum all the way through. We actually have two quite rough games here. We have Leeds United and Manchester United. Joao Neves makes it 1-0 in the 37th minute here. And a 1-0 win. We win 1-0 against Bolton. Joao Neves' first half goal is enough to get the job done again. And we just move on like that. Nothing happened. Nothing. Yep, let's go. Next up, we have Manchester United. We are also going to go ahead and simulate through it, because we really want to get to the Champions League game in the start of this episode. So simulate through Man City, hopefully pick up Man United, and pick up all 3 points again. Hopefully this time not just a 1-0 boring win. And we go down behind 1-0, Stamenic in the 15th minute. And we go ahead and lose 1-0 to Manchester United. What is going on? What is this 1-0 simulator I'm in right now? At least the other teams are not having 1-0 games. But we're losing. We're winning 1-0. We don't know what's going on. Transfer business, we are done. Let's get into the Champions League group. Let's see who we have in our first group ever and our last group ever. And this is our Champions League group. We have Inter Milan, Wolfsburg, and SK Rapid. That is our Champions League group. Let's go through all the other groups here. We have Liverpool, Borussia Dortmund, Galatasaray, Dynamo Kiev. In Group B, we have Bayern, Napoli, Benfica, and Rangers. That could be a tough group. In Group C, we have Man City, Berlin, Shakhtar Donetsk, and FC Porto. In Group D, that's obviously us. In Group E, we have Juventus, Aston Villa, Valencia, and RB Leipzig. And then in Group F, we have Barcelona, Leverkusen, and Young Boys. We also have Stade Renners, who have a decent couple players. In Group G, we have Sevilla, AC Milan, OGC Nice, and obviously FCSB. And then in Group H, we have PSG, Villarreal, KRC Ghent, and PSV. So a somewhat harder group for us, but not the hardest that we had. We're gonna get straight into that Champions League action. We're gonna skip past a couple of these Premier League games, as we finally get a game more than one goal. We win 2-1 against Aston Villa. We're going to get straight into Champions League action, kick that campaign off, and let's see what the boys can do in the best competition of the planet. This is Inter Milan starting 11. We have Ramsdale in net, a back five of Dumfries, Walter, Bastoni, Riyad, DiMarco, midfield trio of Palacios, Pepperloo, Hall in the front two of Fofana, and Evan Ferguson, our former striker. We are playing against him in our first Champions League game. Can his predecessor, Jacobson, which technically wasn't his predecessor, but his permanent predecessor. Let's see what the boys can do. Kevin Shada is not going to start this game because he's completely tired for some reason. Bergval on for Sudakov. And here we go. Our first Champions League game of Bolton's career here on the save. Joao Neves into Jacobson. Jacobson in towards Francisco. He's out wide. And Francisco is out wide. Francisco cuts inside, saved by Ramsdale. Is it going to be kept in play? It is. Fofana keeps it in play. Jacobson on the strike. I really want that to Joao Neves. Cross comes in. Hall header. Paeta forced to get down low on the ground. Saves it and out for a corner. Bradley into Francisco Consayo. Francisco Consayo down the right hand side. Crossed in. Jacobson will win that in front of Bastoni. And Bolton will have the lead here against Inter Milan. Evan Fofana. And they draw a level right before the break. It's 1-1. Gillette down the left hand side. Gillette crossed in. Jacobson trying to get the header down again. It's just not really won cleanly. And Ramsey will have an easy grab in towards Jacobson. Jacobson just down the field into space for Fofana. Now him against Walter. Walter can't get it. Fofana can't curl it down on the ground. And Blake will come on for Jacobson. I forgot to bring in a backup striker. Fofana into space for Blake. And Blake on his left foot will find the back of the net to give Bolton that lead right back. It's 2-1 for the Wanderers. Fofana, Fergie, out wide to Dumfries. Dumfries now in towards Palacios. Palacios Avias. Gillette clears it. Now Blake, out wide to Fofana. And Fofana, that's a heavy touch inside. I want that heavy touch outside. Nearly got the ball back from Bastoni. Ferguson, Palacios, Paeta with the save. Kivior will come on for Avias for the last 5 minutes here. Inter Milan trying to get that point back in. Fofana can't head it away, and Gluck will head it in, and Inter Milan might actually have a point here. It's 2-2. Inter Milan draw level. Chasing it down, though. Can we get the ball back? One more chance. If we can win this header, we'll have that opportunity. Baker just can't win it. Wow. And Inter Milan might actually have the one more chance. It's Evan Ferguson. There's no way he does this to us, right? There's no way he does it to his former club. He could. He won't. Kivior blocks a shot. Paeta will pick it up. A 2-2 draw in our first Champions League game. We are simulating through Everton here, trying to get another 3 points. And Jacobson, who's carrying a little bit of a knock on him, finds the back of the net. Is that his first goal for him? I think it might be for us. And a 1-0 win. It seems anytime we simulate through games, it's a 1-0 result. Don't know what's going on there, but 1-0 win. Vamos. And Jacobson is out for a month. He's out for a month with a sprained knee. That is not what you want to see at all. Kokshu is severely unhappy, and I mean severely unhappy. Holy cow. Why? I don't know what's wrong with you, buddy. Playtime? I mean, you're just not starting 11 quality anymore. Manu takes in your spot. Get over it. You got to fight for it, and you just aren't. Ipswich Town is up next. How is our backup team looking like? Reed, Fort, Kivior, Jensen, Gillette, Paz, Hahn, Bergval, Blake, Norton. Honestly, it's looking really good. Let's get to it. Let's simulate through the Carabao Cup. We'll probably lose or win 1-0. And we're losing 1-0 already. We'll jump in at halftime if it stays 1-0 in all honesty. Alright, maybe that 1-0 curse is broken already. 1-1. Blake makes it 2-1. And we win 2-1. Finally, not a 1-0 game there. We win 2-1. We move on, and now we have Champions League action once again. This time, not Champions League action. We actually have Fulham, who are on 1 point. And then we'll have Champions League action against Wolfsburg. We should win against Fulham. We should win. We draw 2-2. That's embarrassing. Kevin Schade starts this game. Obviously, Blake is forced to start this game. Norton outright on the right-hand side. And Kokshu at center mid, trying to get him somewhat happier in the game. Our second Champions League group stage game. Let's see if we can get our first win of the group stages. Meyer and Wolfsburg take the lead. 1-0. Into Gillette. Gillette taken out by Kudus. That should be a red card in all honesty. Taken out from behind. Just no reason to do that at all. Sudakov down to Gillette. Gillette now. Gillette into Kobe. Kobe down to Sudakov. Sudakov into Shada. Shada now. A little bit of flapping around. Sudakov. Gillette crossed in. That's beautiful. Kokshu can't connect to it cleanly. He'll get a corner out of it. That cross from Gillette was beautiful. Does he get a whip pass? Kokshu now on the ball. Avia's on the header. Just wide open. 1-1. We draw things up here. Down the left-hand side. Crossed it inside. Kokshu can't win the header. We'll go halftime. 1-1 at the break. Still with Sudakov. Still with Sudakov. Can he find Shada? He does. Into Kokshu. And Kokshu will find the back of the net, and Bolton will have the lead for the first time this game. 2-1 for the boys in black and white. And it's Kokshu to give us the lead as the ball rolls through his left foot onto the strike on the right foot. Chance here for Wolfsburg off of the corner. It's how Inter scored their second to equalize. It won't be how they'll equalize here, at least right now. Kokshu now, probably not the quickest and definitely not the youngest, but he has Kevin Schade with them. But Kokshu's going to take it himself. It's still with Kokshu. Kokshu's on some type of revenge tour here, but he still can't find the back of the net there. He should probably have 4 goals. Fisher, Avias with the great header. Blake heads it away. Manu just pushing it up the field, and Wolfsburg lose. Bolton win. We get our first win in the Champions League group stages. 2-1. Next up, we have Manchester City, who start the season off a little bit struggling. 3 wins, 4 draws. They haven't lost a game, but they aren't winning the games they probably should be winning. Who's their keeper? It's Alex Romero now. It's actually not that bad of a keeper. They have Erling Haaland. So it's Haaland versus... Oh, no, it's not even Haaland versus Predecessor, because Jacobson's still injured. So Blake is going to come in for striker again, and we quite literally don't have a striker. Alright, we do need a backup striker, so we're simply just going to go to the free agent market. And this is what you normally do come the start of a season. You kind of go 16 to 24, 25-ish to see the best strikers that could come into the free agent market if you're just looking for the best striker. We're simply looking for someone in the range of 70 to 75 at least for now. And then come January, we can go look for somebody signing. Unless we sign somebody amazing here, like 70 right here, Aubameyang. I mean, his finishing is decent. We'll shortlist him, but he is a guy to beat here. But you're gonna see a lot of, when it's this late, all the best players are 95% of the way gone. There's maybe 4 that are 80 overall or higher. We have Julio Arce here, who looks a little bit better than the Aubameyang looking dude. So that's that. But look at all these playstyles. Holy cow. Mike Baker, all those playstyles. But sprint speed, finishing ain't the best there. So we'll just keep on going down here looking to find somebody decent. This guy, will just add him up there because he's 70 overall at the well. So 70 overall is the overall to beat at the moment. and it's looking like it might not be beat, honestly. I'm halfway down the list, and the highest overall has been 70. We're getting 68, 69, 68 again, 50s. You don't want to see 50s there. That's definitely what you don't want to see. Siaka Fofana, we'll go ahead and bring him in. Well, we'll shortlist him at the moment, and then we'll go and compare him if we don't find anybody absolutely amazing. Another 75-year-old here. Do we have... seeing as we only made it to H, we're going to go thin the squad number down here. So we're going to go from 21 actually to 25. Let's narrow it down just a little bit more because all those 16 to 20 years old are more than likely at this point like 59 overall. Honestly, a couple of these guys are going to be 59 overall. So we'll see if we can find anybody better. We obviously won't find anybody better in the Bs. We got to get all the way down to, I think H was the last one. I think Hassan was the last guy. So we got to go ahead and get down to the H's here. See, like here. Okay, so Hassan, this guy was the last one. So this guy is now the guy to beat Hassan, Jamal Hassan. Let's see if we can find somebody that is better. 72 in Yahoo. Ooh, 80, 78. Hold on. This guy might, I mean, he might not be better than Hansen. But there's that. Let's see, what else can we find here? Oh, I'm not even looking at ratings. I'm still looking at the stats there. 71 overall. We won't bring him in. Let's see what else can we find. No, we only get into L's. Do I have to thin it down more? Let's go 22. All right, let's see. We're down to the M's now. Let's see if we can find anybody. We're looking for 74 is the one to beat at the moment. Mohammed, definitely not the one to beat there. Novato, 74. Pepe Novato. We'll go ahead and add him to the squad hub here. So there's somewhat that could challenge. And let's see, anybody else here? Perez, Araudu. Oh, wait, hold on. What is this guy's rating? I swear I just seen this 75. I did not see a 75. Okay, never mind. Gabriel Ramoso, 82 overall, 92 acceleration, 90 sprint speed, 72 stamina, though. That's not great stamina. Jumping is great. What's his play style? Is that dead ball? That's dead ball, pin pass, and acrobatic, I think it was. 81 finishing, 82. Maybe we just bring this guy in. Maybe we bring him in as a permanent. We also have Julio Sordia. We'll go ahead and add him. He's 22, though. How old is Ramos? Ramos is 24. Ramos is 24. Wow. We're going to go ahead and add this guy. You know what? This guy is going to be our permanent backup striker, Gabriel Ramos. He's definitely not a Cristiano regen, so that's good there. Dead ball, incisive pass, aerial. We're going to go ahead and sign this guy up. He'll be our backup striker. We're replacing Blake. He obviously wants rotation. That's completely fine. Recommended wage of just shy of 100K. 5-year deal. Hopefully you could be a better backup striker than Blake, because Blake, our backup strikers haven't always been the best. They've always they start off well and then they fall down massively. So hopefully Ramos, being 82 overall as a free agent, will come in and do the job and do it very good. We should be able to sub Jacobson off for Blake or for whoever and not notice it for Ramos, and we should just not notice the quality difference at least too much. Blake, goodbye to you. You're now a third string striker, and welcome Ramos. And so now, finally back at the Manchester City game. And Blake, welcome back to the bench. And we're also going to go ahead and bring in Han. Kokshu's going to start this game. He just had a great game. Can he play Cam is a question. Can Kokshu play Cam? The answer is no. Okay, well then he won't play Cam. Bergval will play Cam. Avias is incredibly tired. Let's get into the game here. At Manchester, well, not at Manchester, actually at Manchester City, just against Manchester City. Also, I did upgrade my stadium before starting the recording and before starting the season. We're now at the biggest stadium that you can choose when you can customize the club in the game. So we're at the very biggest stadium in the world because we're the biggest team in the world, and we want to prove that we can be the best and fight with the best. And now, Gabriel Ramos, it's your time to shine against that man, Pep Guardiola. Holland, it's time to shut you down again. Holland. O'Reilly, and we're down 1-0, 3 minutes in. Fofana now, down left-hand side. Fofana, another heavy touch away from the defender, and Fofana down the right-hand side. Fofana cuts inside. It'll fall for Bergval. His shot saved by Romero. Out for the first corner of the game for Bolton here. Kokshu to whip it in. Ramos to head it in. No, we don't have a Vias. Fofana, how's your volley? So, and Fofana with the beautiful equalizer. 1-1 here against Manchester City. Goal of the season. Look at that volley. Holy shit. And we are going to go halftime 1-1 here against Manchester City with the beautiful equalizer for Fofana. 1-0 at the break here. Gillette now making that run. Crossed in. And it'll fall for a Man City player, but into the box for Bergvall. A missed clearance from Manchester City will fall beautifully for Burge. And he'll find the back of net and give Bolton the lead. It's 2-1. Riley, Erling Haaland, and Erling Haaland, and Erling Haaland will make it 2-2. We don't have the lead for long again. And Haaland will find the back of the net. Otada, and Otada's going to get past Connor Bradley. Connor Bradley trying to get back. Back heels for Rodrigo into Doyle now. Doyle into Haaland. Haaland spins off his defender, and Haaland will find the back of the net, and Man City will have the lead once more. Joao Neves will come on for Kokshu. Unless a miracle can happen, which I don't see that happening. I don't see Man City getting rid of the ball as they get rid of the ball. Han into Bergvall. I need Fofana to run. And Fofana out wide on the left-hand side. Fofana, miracles can happen. He cuts inside. He should have not. He should have just shot that on his left foot. Arnu will get the ball back. Caicedo helped to defend that. And Manchester City are going to pick up all 3 points. A 3-2 loss here for us. Not what you want to see. I've been recording for 2 hours. Holy cow. Jacobson is back from injury. That's exactly what you love to see. You love to hear Jacobson. I could have used you last game, to be honest, because Ramos was a ghost. Ramos was a ghost town now. All right, I actually can end the episode here. I didn't realize I still have 6 episodes left to go. I kind of went through it a little bit quickly. We can slow it down a little bit, but it will honestly depend, because next episode will end October here, and we'll start November. Obviously, Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. We'll probably get at least to January, maybe past January, and then start the next episode in February or either January there. But for now, we're going to end the episode there. We end it in 8th. When we come back, we have a battle against first place in Newcastle, who's currently winning the league. We obviously want to win the league. We're 8 points behind them, so we gotta win there. And they also, they don't have a game in hand, actually. This is the game in hand. We got to close down that gap. So come back next episode for that. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.